Okay, we're gonna jump right in. Well, first of all, we're gonna acknowledge the fact that for the past, I don't know, 5 or 6 videos I done did, I have been fresh out the shower looking like this. So we're gonna acknowledge that. You know, we're gonna acknowledge that and move on. Y'all, the creepiest thing just happened. Okay, you remember when I moved in my old house, which was actually a brand new house, giant 3 bedroom, 2 bath, living room, dining room, then just awesome, brand new house, marble floors, gorgeous garden tubs. It was beautiful, and it was on point. But it was in the hood. But I mean, I didn't care. But you know, it's a brand new house. It was huge and okay. And if you go to my I don't trust KLC video, you'll see the actual house. But anyways, there was this house next door, like our only next door neighbor, and it was like an abandoned house, but it was well kept. Like they come and do the yards every week. They blow, they trim the trees. It's a big, nice house. Apparently, through the years, it was a brick house. It had been like a club, a store. They had dealt drugs out of there, ran all kind of business, all kind of stuff out that house. But at this point, it's abandoned. But the people still come and take care of it because apparently whoever the house belonged to is in prison and he's got life. But why do people still come and take care of the grounds? Why do people still come and cut the trees? And I mean, like every week. I'm talking about like we living in a house and we don't have our yards did every week. Maybe every other week or every other week in winter. But we don't get our yard did that much. So that was one thing. But then the house is just kind of creepy, and like I'm sorry, but like a couple times at nighttime we catch like teenagers out there like behind the house. There's like a driveway, and there's like there's like a fence there, and we catch teens out there hunching in the summertime or in between because it's like one big house. There's like another house next to it, and then there's like a breezeway. We would catch people in there doing it, you know, running tricks, all kind of stuff, just moaning in the middle of the night. And my bedroom, actually, that was my view, was this creepy ass house. But like some days I could look out, like I could open up the window and the breeze will come through, and it'll be so pretty, like looking out over the house, like the sky, you could just see the sky, it'll be blue, and it was really, really pretty. And sometimes when it would rain, it would be so stank, just the wind blowing through the old wood and stuff like that. But it was brick, but child, and it was always like this creepy feeling like around our house. It was always like you don't really want to be outside and stuff like that, but sometimes like if you was with someone like outside chilling, it would be really peaceful and stuff like that. But it was just always like a lingering creepiness, just always. And I never really paid a lot of attention to it because I guess I'm too self-absorbed. But my mom, she's a preacher. Y'all know she's a preacher, and she's real sensitive to spiritual like things. How about yesterday? They went to tearing down the house and stuff like that because apparently the man that's in prison or whatever confessed that it's some bodies in there. So they took dogs out because I mean we've long since moved down here to the beach and stuff like that. But why they finding bodies in that house underneath the concrete in the port? They done tore the house down, got the dogs up there sniffing in and found all kind of bones and bodies and little girl bones and for real, for real, for real. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! That is crazy. That's crazy to think that. To think how when I think how when I was pregnant, I would be freaking laying in the window like I would have my little spot with my little pillows because I got my pillows. I love my pillows. Mama bought me these pillows they made out of leather, and I would have my pillows because I love these pillows. But I would have my little spot underneath the window and just like had the window open and just a breeze would just come in and it just relaxed me because I was really sick before I went in the hospital in December and I was bleeding a lot and I got real like everything just went haywire when I had my miscarriage in December and I just was bleeding a lot and I was just really, really sick. And so that was before I went to the hospital. So I could just remember like laying under that window and being like, oh, the breeze, and just breathing in the fresh air. And to think that it was coming over bodies out the house, that is gross. Oh my god. And I was so excited about that house, y'all, because we was displaced before we moved into that house. A lot of stuff had went on and stuff like that. I was staying with my mama, and my mom was staying somewhere else. And actually, but when we found that house is not finished. Like they was uh finishing up the house, and we actually went. I moved from my mom. Me and my mom got it together, and we stayed like in this hotel that has like a kitchen and living room separate from the bedroom area. But for like 2 months while they were finishing the house, doing inspections, and inspectors had to come in and blow the blow ducts in there. I mean, the house is brand spanking new. Like when we moved our stuff in, when the landlord messed around and gave us the key, and because we were like, we just want to put a few things in the middle of the floor. We actually put like furniture in the house, but like the carpet, the floors in my room weren't finished, and they didn't have the pad or the carpet. I was the only thing that was finished in the house was the plumber was hooked up, the electricity was hooked up to some things, the air conditioning unit. The house is brand spanking new. And even then, we were like, when we were always like, I wish they'll tear that house down next door, because it was like an eyesore. Because I mean, it's like a lot of like new houses in the neighborhood, but they weren't those slab houses. They're like they were custom built houses, so they're different sizes, different everything. And then like our neighbor was like 2 acres away or something like that, but you could see their house. I mean, they're like right there, but the direct neighbor was this house, and I cannot believe that it was bodies and stuff up in there. Woo! That's creepy. That's creepy. That is creepy. That's really, really creepy. And to think that, I'm so glad that we don't live there no more, y'all, cause I'm telling you what, forget Christmas, we moving. And God bless whoever's staying there, cause if I'm not mistaken, I think it's the some one who's related to the landlord, because he had an accident and stuff. And I think it's somebody in his family that lives there. But ooh, wait, child, boo, why? Who? I'm moving. Mm-mm. And that brings me to a thing. Are y'all scared of stuff like that? Are y'all like creeped out by stuff like that, to where you have to like change your life? Like I saw the other night on this crime show where it's, I think it's like about people who clean up crime scenes, who clean up the blood and stuff like that. Somebody like this girl was in the house, and this random man just came in the house and like died in her house, and there was blood and stuff everywhere, and she was up in there with her kids and stuff. And then the landlord was like, oh well, you got to clean it up. And she was like, and then the cleaning man came through to clean, and he had all kind of gear on. She was like, whatever that man had, me and my kids was breathing in, like. And then they like moved back into the house. Like, would y'all do that? I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. I probably would go to the shelter or something before I do that, because it's so cool. It's just like somebody, I don't know. It was like when I was younger, I actually found this lady on the road. God bless her soul. That's a creepy story too, but it's kind of a good story, but it's creepy. But I found this lady on the side of the road. She was dead. Like I didn't even drive down. That was like the main road to get to my house. Like you couldn't go. Like there's no way you could avoid going past there. I would just not go down that road. I would go all the way around Tarnations to get to my house every day, to not ride by there, because I would just look at that spot and remember. And it was weird, because like the spot where the police came and stuff like that and got her from was not the spot that I found her at. So I mean, it was creepy. It was at night and stuff. So it's like I ride past there, and it's not like only do I have one spot to look at. I have like two spots to look at, and then figure out. It was really creepy. So this is a question. Like, would you all stay somewhere where you know something tragic had happened, or people had died, or they found bodies? Whew, child, that's weird. Anyways, I love y'all. It's early in the morning, and just took a shower so that I could play my new game. I just got a new system, and I'm so excited. I got me a Wii, and I got Just Dance. 'Cause I like to dance. Anyways, I love you guys.